It seems like you get really upset when Kourtney is linked to other guys.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No. I just want to kill them.
In this...
What did he say? He said, I just want to kill them.
You just want to kill them. Okay.
On the surface, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are the ultimate Hollywood love story. From their whirlwind romance to their extravagant Italian wedding, they've become the face of passion, PDA, and fairy tale endings. But behind the glossy Instagram photos and the candlelit declarations of love lies a storm that even their fans can't ignore. Because while Kourtney may be in love with Travis, there's one man whose presence continues to shake their marriage, Scott Disick. Scott isn't just Kourtney's ex. He's the father of her 3 children, her partner of nearly a decade, and a man who still shares an undeniable bond with her. And no matter how many tattoos Travis gets, no matter how many weddings they throw, the truth is clear, Scott isn't going anywhere. Insiders whisper that this unbreakable history has begun to spark jealousy in Travis. While Travis is known for being impulsive and romantic, he's also fiercely protective of his place in Kourtney's life. And whenever Scott shows up, whether at family events, kids' birthdays, or just in casual conversations, it reportedly stirs up insecurities that threaten to boil over.
Drink?
You know, I would love...
I don't need a whole life story, just yes or no.
Yes,
Drink?
a little baby one, thank you.
To the public, Kravis is love goals. But to those watching more closely, it looks like Travis might be fighting not just for Kourtney's heart, but also for his spot in a family where Scott still has deep roots. So is this just harmless co-parenting, or is Kourtney's connection with Scott creating cracks in her marriage to Travis Barker?
Sweetie?
Mom!
No. Cup. Because it's your school night. I'm gonna bite your finger off.
Mom!
And you slept out Friday and Saturday night. What?
Give me cough drop. I want a cough drop.
You don't say give me, you say mom.
Mom, can you please have a cough drop?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't do it. Go, Mom.
What'd you say to your mom?
Mom, please.
Hey, you're not gonna get one.
Before Travis Barker ever entered the picture, there was Scott Disick. For nearly a decade, Kourtney and Scott were one of reality TV's most talked about couples. Their relationship was messy, dramatic, and at times toxic, but it was also real, raw, and unforgettable. Together, they welcomed 3 children, Mason, Penelope, and Rain, and in the process, tied themselves together forever. Fans of Keeping Up with the Kardashians watched their love story unfold episode by episode. The breakups, the makeups, the heartbreak, and the chaos all played out in front of millions. Through it all, Kourtney and Scott developed something deeper than romance, a partnership rooted in family.
You and I should babysit, like Scott. Why shouldn't we?
I'll tell you one good reason why not.
Why?
I'm not a babysitter.
Even when the relationship ended for good, the bond remained. Co-parenting. Mason, Penelope, and Rain see Scott every single week. He attends their school events, takes them on vacations, and plays the role of fun dad with ease. To the kids, Scott isn't just in the past, he's part of their everyday lives. Shared history. Scott was by Kourtney's side during her rise to fame. He was there for the early years of KUWTK, for the opening of DASH stores, for the chaotic family trips. No one else in her life shares those exact memories. Comfort and familiarity. No matter how turbulent things got, Kourtney always had a soft spot for Scott. Even after his worst moments, she consistently defended his place in the family. It's why Kris Jenner still calls him like a son, and why Khloe refers to him as her brother. And that's where the real problem lies for Travis. Because no matter how many grand gestures he makes, no matter how passionately he declares his love, he can't erase the fact that Scott has been there through it all. He was Kourtney's first love, her partner in building a family, and the one man she can never fully cut off.
Twisted around my leg somehow. I thought it was crawling up.
You guys probably haven't seen anything long and white go your direction in a long time.
For Travis, that history casts a long shadow. Every time Scott walks into a family gathering, he isn't just Kourtney's ex. He's a reminder of a bond that no new husband can replace. And while Kourtney insists that her relationship with Scott is purely about the kids, fans, and insiders alike, speculate that the emotional tie runs deeper than she admits. This unshakable history between Kourtney and Scott may not be romantic anymore, but it's powerful. And it's exactly the kind of connection that can ignite jealousy in even the most secure partner.
Mom, please.
Yeah?
She doesn't like that your belly's out.
Oh, you want me to zip it up?
You're so braggy.
I think it's so cute.
It's for you, P.
Court loves being pregnant. She loves it, loves it.
Is it too much, P?
No, she just shows it every single
Travis
morning.
Barker has
Oh
built
my
his
God.
entire romance with Kourtney Kardashian on passion, intensity, and absolute devotion. From the moment they went public, Travis made it clear to the world, Kourtney was the love of his life. He didn't just hold her hand, he inked her name on his body. He didn't just propose, he staged a massive beachfront moment surrounded by red roses, cameras, and cheering fans. And when it came to weddings, why settle for one when you can have three? This over-the-top energy wasn't just for show. Insiders say Travis has always been like this in love, impulsive, romantic, and eager to prove his loyalty. With Kourtney, that intensity only grew. He dotes on her, praises her endlessly on social media, and shows affection anywhere, anytime, with no hesitation. For Kourtney, after years of instability with Scott Disick, this devotion felt like the ultimate dream.
Grow up, bro.
You guys are so embarrassing. You're not with me.
Embarrassing? I'm about to spend $1,500 on a crib. I want to make sure Rob can sleep in it too.
But here's the catch, devotion can sometimes hide insecurity. As much as Travis adores Kourtney, he reportedly struggles with the one thing he can't control, her long history with Scott. While Travis may be the husband, Scott is still deeply woven into Kourtney's daily life through the kids. Every co-parenting meeting, every shared holiday, every family milestone includes Scott. And for Travis, that presence is a reminder that he'll never be Kourtney's first. According to gossip insiders, Travis sometimes feels like he has to compete with Scott, even though the romance is long gone. His endless PDA with Kourtney, some fans believe it's not just about love, it's about staking his claim, proving to the world, and maybe to Scott himself, that he's the one in Kourtney's life now.
Now I've realized that I'm probably just perfect and it's everybody else around me that's got issues.
His quick move to propose, the 3 weddings, the constant affection, many see it as Travis trying to overshadow Scott's history by creating his own narrative. But jealousy has a way of slipping through, no matter how much love you show. Sources close to the family suggest that Travis gets uncomfortable when Kourtney and Scott share casual moments of connection, whether it's laughing at an inside joke from their KUWTK days or simply reminiscing about when the kids were little. For Travis, those small interactions aren't harmless. They're reminders of a bond he wasn't part of, and never will be. On social media, fans have started pointing it out. Travis acts like he's always proving something. One user wrote, another added, it's like he's in love but low-key jealous every time Scott breathes near Kourtney. And that's the tightrope Travis walks daily. He's deeply in love, but he's also fighting ghosts. The ghost of Kourtney's past, the ghost of her first family, the ghost of a bond he can never erase.
Like, I don't need to be walking around like I'm some peasant. I need to be walking around like royalty.
And jealousy, as Hollywood has shown us time and time again, can become a dangerous ingredient in even the strongest relationships. It's one thing to speculate about jealousy, it's another to watch the cracks appear in real time. Over the last couple of years, fans and insiders alike have pointed to several flashpoints where Travis Barker's insecurities over Scott Disick have reportedly boiled to the surface. The most obvious flashpoint, family celebrations. Kourtney and Scott continue to co-host birthdays for Mason, Penelope, and Rain. But now, Travis is part of the mix. According to sources, this setup has been far from smooth. At one of Penelope's birthdays, fans noticed how Scott and Kourtney seemed naturally comfortable chatting and laughing together while Travis hung back.
Or is this such a big problem you don't even think you can do it?
What's the problem exactly?
Paparazzi photos caught Travis looking stiff, almost as if he didn't know where to place himself. One insider claimed Travis hates these moments. He feels like the outsider watching Kourtney and Scott slip into their old rhythm. The Kardashian-Jenner family is known for their extravagant trips, and Scott has often been invited even post-breakup. When Travis joined the mix, the dynamic reportedly turned tense.
Don't you think we could just get somebody to do this for us for like $100?
It's not about the money, it's just doing it yourself.
You think the baby's gonna know if I built this or not?
On one trip, sources claim Travis grew visibly irritated when Kourtney and Scott were spotted walking ahead of the group, laughing about an inside joke from their KUWTK days. It was nothing romantic, the source clarified, but Travis doesn't like being left out of that bond. Another sore spot, Kourtney's tendency to show compassion towards Scott, especially during his struggles. Fans remember her supporting him through rehab stints and heartbreaks, and insiders say she still feels protective of him as the father of her kids. While Travis has never spoken publicly about this, rumors suggest he doesn't always appreciate how much emotional space Scott still takes up in Kourtney's life. At one particularly tense family dinner, Kourtney reportedly defended Scott when his behavior was criticized, brushing it off with, "That's just Scott. He's always been that way." According to tabloids, Travis stayed quiet but was clearly uncomfortable, and fans watching the show picked up on it. Ironically, the very thing that made Kravis so famous, their nonstop PDA, is also seen by some as a direct reaction to Scott's lingering presence.
Drink?
You know, I would love.
I don't need a whole life story, just yes or no.
Every kiss, every makeout session at family gatherings, every Instagram post declaring eternal love is interpreted by fans as Travis trying to say, "She's mine now." One viral tweet summed it up. Travis kisses Kourtney like Scott is standing in the room. Even if Travis never directly confronts Scott, fans believe his body language gives everything away. At events where Scott is present, Travis often looks more guarded, less relaxed, and noticeably less affectionate. Compare that to the over-the-top PDA when Scott isn't around, and you start to see a pattern. Jealousy doesn't always come with words. Sometimes it's written all over the face.
You know, I've realized that I'm probably just perfect, and it's everybody else around me that's got issues.
And these flashpoints raise the big question: how long can Travis keep brushing it off? Because what looks like small moments of discomfort today could easily snowball into bigger cracks tomorrow. If Travis Barker thought winning over Kourtney was enough, he underestimated the power of the Kardashian-Jenner family dynamic. Because in this family, relationships aren't just between two people, they're between entire clans. And when it comes to Scott Disick, the Kardashians have made one thing clear. He may no longer be Kourtney's partner, but he'll always be family.
You just don't get it. What are you bringing to the table? Nothing.
Everything?
Kim, who often keeps her emotions in check for the sake of business, has a complicated relationship with Scott. On one hand, she's acknowledged his flaws, especially his wild partying and bad boy behavior. On the other, she's defended him publicly countless times. Kim has often referred to Scott as part of the family forever. For Travis, that means no matter how solid his marriage is, he's never going to erase Scott's place at the Kardashian dinner table. Khloe might just be Scott's biggest champion. Fans of KUWTK know their sibling-like bond has always been unshakable. They've teased each other, leaned on each other, and shared countless heart-to-hearts over the years. Khloe has admitted in interviews that she'll always love Scott and doesn't see him ever being cut off from the family. For Travis, Khloe's fierce loyalty makes it even harder to feel fully accepted. If your wife's sister sees her ex as a brother, where does that leave you? Kris Jenner has managed divorces, scandals, and breakups, but she has always kept Scott in the loop. She has described him as being like a son to her and has gone out of her way to include him in family events even after the split with Kourtney. From holidays to business ventures, Kris has made sure Scott isn't just tolerated, but embraced. To Travis, this sends a loud message. No matter how impulsively and passionately he claims Kourtney, the family's matriarch still protects Scott's place. The younger Jenners may not be as outspoken, but even they have shown affection for Scott over the years. Kendall, who often avoids heavy family drama, has still been spotted hanging out with him, treating him like a brother figure. Kylie, despite keeping her distance from the reality show spotlight, has expressed that Scott is family no matter what. Their quiet but steady support ensures Scott's roots remain firm. For Travis, stepping into this dynamic can't be easy. He's not just competing with Scott for Kourtney's emotional space, he's up against an entire family that refuses to let go of him. Every family gathering, every holiday celebration, every group trip has Scott woven into it somehow. And when your in-laws seem to favor your wife's ex almost as much as you, jealousy isn't just likely, it's inevitable. As one insider bluntly put it, Scott will always be the honorary Kardashian. Travis knows this and it eats at him. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's romance was supposed to be the love story that silenced all doubters. After years of heartbreak with Scott Disick, Kourtney finally found a man who adored her, who wasn't afraid to show it, and who would go to extremes to prove his devotion. For fans, it looked like the perfect happy ending. But the reality is much more complicated because no matter how strong Kravis appears, Scott Disick's bond with Kourtney isn't just history, it's present. He's the father of her 3 children, the man who grew up inside the Kardashian empire alongside her, and the one who still gets invited to every family dinner, vacation, and holiday. That kind of connection doesn't fade with a wedding ring. And for Travis, that's where the tension begins. Every birthday party where Scott and Kourtney laugh about old memories, every family trip where Scott feels right at home, every moment where Kris Jenner or Khloe openly defend him. It's all a reminder that Scott still holds a unique and irreplaceable spot in Kourtney's world. Some say Travis's constant PDA with Kourtney is more than just romance, it's strategy. Every kiss, every handhold, every public declaration is a way of saying, I'm here now. She's mine, but fans are divided. Some believe Travis is proving his love, while others argue he's overcompensating for the jealousy simmering beneath the surface. Meanwhile, Scott continues to play his part. He may no longer be Kourtney's partner, but he's still woven tightly into the Kardashian-Jenner fabric. From Kris Jenner calling him a son to Khloe standing by him like a sibling, Scott's presence is unshakable. And as long as that remains true, Travis will never truly have Kourtney to himself. So where does that leave us? Is Travis destined to live in Scott's shadow, constantly proving his worth in a family that refuses to let go of the past? Or will Kourtney eventually draw firmer boundaries between her ex and her husband? Either way, the tension isn't going anywhere, and the cracks are already showing. And here's what makes it even juicier. This isn't just private drama, it's playing out in front of millions. Fans dissect every glance, every awkward family moment, every side eye caught on camera. The internet is full of theories. Travis acts like he's competing with Scott every single day. Oh, Scott will always be the real love of Kourtney's life, and Travis knows it. The family clearly prefers Scott. Travis just has to deal. This is more than gossip, it's a cultural obsession. And the more Travis tries to claim Kourtney, the more obvious it becomes that Scott's ghost is always in the room. So we leave you with the question, is this jealousy just harmless tension that will fade over time? Or are we watching the slow unraveling of Kourtney and Travis's perfect image? One thing's for sure, with this family, the drama never ends. Now it's your turn. Do you think Travis will ever feel secure with Scott in the picture? Or is jealousy going to haunt this marriage forever? Let us know your thoughts. We'll be reading every single comment. Drop your hottest takes below. Smash that like button if you're hooked on this drama. Hit subscribe to join the Hush Hush Fame family so you never miss the next twist. And don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with friends, your group chats, your social feeds, because if you think this is wild, just wait for what comes next. This is Hush Hush Fame, your #1 source for celebrity gossip, scandals, and stories the stars wish would stay hidden. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.